We just closed Ethereum's monthly candle, and guys, we have some really good news. The first thing to take note of is this candle did close as a dragonfly doji. What that is the exact opposite of a gravestone doji. It's usually found at the bottom of downtrends, where you have this wick to the downside, and then the bulls push price back up higher than the monthly open, as we see here. In the charts, we had that wick to the downside, which was also exactly our 50 moving average right here in green, just like we saw a wick to our 50 moving average right here before having that uptrend. And just to show you how big of an uptrend this was a 57% move in 2 months. And guys, I think we're going to see some fireworks this month in October to the upside, and I'm about to show you exactly why that is. Looking at Bitcoin's performance in October, as Ethereum is considered an altcoin, even though it's the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. When looking at Bitcoin, most altcoins will follow Bitcoin's price action, and what we can see from Bitcoin's performance in the month of October, that it is historically a very, very bullish month. 8 out of 10 months have been green for Bitcoin, according to this data, giving us an 80% probability of us having a bullish October. This is why in cryptocurrency, a lot of people refer to the month of October as Uptober, as the markets usually go up. And based off this monthly September close that we've seen, does give us a good indication that Ethereum will end up having a green month. Seeing how this 50 moving average has acted as support, the current resistance level for us would be this 21 monthly moving average. And currently it sits around $1,814. That would put Ethereum from the current price up about 8 or 9%. Not too big of a gain, but if we are able to get above this monthly 21 moving average, this will be the first time we've seen price action trading above this since April of 2022. Based on these moving averages, we can see Ethereum is in a very good spot. Now let's take a look at a few other key indicators to help give us a determination of where we could expect to see Ethereum's price in the month of October. Taking a look at our monthly RSI, we can see we are forming a series of higher lows. This is a very good sign, as it shows the strength is continuing to get stronger and stronger as Ethereum starts to create also a series of higher lows in terms of price action. And if we take these moving averages off for a second, we can see that trend line starting to form, where we had our initial low of the bear market right around $880, and then we held support right here with a low of 1,073, followed by a low of 1,150. And recently we just came to this same trend line to create our low of $1,531. Zooming into the weekly time frame, this is currently the pattern I'm watching right now. This is what's known as an ascending triangle, where you have a series of higher lows in price action and a relatively flat line of resistance around the top, where price is constantly getting rejected and the sellers are keeping price like a pressure cooker within this pattern, waiting for that breakout point. We can see some examples of ascending triangles here, where again, you have that flat upper trend line of resistance followed by higher lows in price action. And then eventually you have that breakout point as seen right here. Once that flat line of resistance is broken, going back to Ethereum's chart, right now that flat line of resistance is around $2,050. We see the first touch was back here in August of 2022. We tried to get above right here before instantly getting rejected back inside the pattern, had a wick right back up to this resistance level, showing that it is a very valid level. And then again here in July of 2023, we had a wick up exactly to that trend line once again. It came all the way back down, held support with these 3 weekly candles, and now we're waiting to see that breakout above this $2,050 level. Looking at our weekly RSI, we had this super important level around a 40 where we found buyers step in here, buyers step in again here, here, and here. And recently after the sell-off, again, we see our RSI come exactly to that pivotal buying area, and the buyers have stepped in, and so far we are starting to see that strength increase once again. The only thing we do need to watch out for in the short term for Ethereum's weekly RSI is this 50 level. Again, this was a level of old support where we saw buyers step in here. We saw buyers step in again right here and right here. But once we broke below, this could be a level where old support becomes new resistance. So if we see our RSI increase all the way to the 50 level and the bulls not be able to push us above this critical RSI level, then that could be a sign that we're coming back down to test this 40 level, or maybe even oversold levels at the 30. But of course, if we are able to break above, then our most likely target would be around the 70 level, maybe even a little bit lower where this peak was around a 67. But I think if we are able to get above this 50 level, then we'd also be able to break out of this ascending triangle, which should push us even higher. Quickly looking at the daily time frame, this video is meant to outline the weekly and obviously the monthly time frame, as the broader outlook for October seems very, very bullish. But on our shorter term time frame, just to take a quick look, we are fighting this pivotal 0.236 Fibonacci level right around 1674. Again, even today's daily candle couldn't close above it, showing that there could be some potential weakness there. But on the bright side, we do have this upward sloping daily RSI level, and once we're able to break this level, we should instantly be able to come to this 1763 level, and after that, fight around that 0.5 fib, around 1835, which is in confluence with our monthly 21 moving average right around $1,814. To briefly review what we've discussed in this video is Ethereum on the monthly time frame has shown that the 50 moving average has acted as support. It's helped us to create a dragonfly doji, and historically Bitcoin sees about 23% gains in the month of October. On the weekly time frame, we have identified an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern, and also our weekly RSI has found support at that key 40 level. Hopefully this video has given you some targets to watch for Ethereum over the month of October, and I'll see you guys in the next video.